Welcome back. If you are missing watching live sports, well, you can tune in tonight to AEW Dynamite. In fact, I had the opportunity yesterday to speak with AEW TNT Tournament Champion Cody Rhodes. Let's take a look.
Today I'm talking with Cody Rhodes. He is the champion of PPV AEW TNT Double or Nothing Championship Tournament. Congratulations for winning, Cody.
Oh, thank you very much. Anytime you can put your name next to a title and be the first to have it, in this case being the TNT Championship, whether you look at this in a real sports aspect or more from the suspension of disbelief performance aspect, it's very real in a sense that feeling is great, and I'm happy. I'm very proud of it.
Well, you absolutely should be. Cody, walk me through the competition, maybe from beginning to when you won. What are some of the highlights?
Probably the overall story is the fact that the tournament itself was presented and took place during this COVID and pandemic era, which is you're taking away our greatest asset as wrestlers. You're taking away the fans, but you still have the obligation and want to provide them great content on a weekly basis, live every Wednesday. So to me, that's the highlight of it all, is that this arduous and competitive tournament with guys like Sean Spears and Darby Allin, and of course, who I wrestled in the finals, Lance, to have those roster members as part of the tournament really set the tournament apart, really set the standard for how to do wrestling in an empty arena. And I think AEW is doing it the best. So I'm just really proud of how the tournament took place over the circumstances it was presented with.
You're right. It's a unique time. So many things that need to be considered when competing. How did you prepare for this?
Oh, so I got, for me, I think I went an opposite way than most people thought in terms of my opponent for the finals. Lance Archer is, 7 feet tall and got scary agility for his height and is comfortable flying even at that size. Whereas for me, I leaned up. I tuned into the just like everybody else, the quarantine body weight workouts. Kept the diet high protein, high carb, high fat, but almost zero sugar, which just sucks. I don't know how else to describe it. Is not is really difficult in terms of your moods, but I was so happy and so dialed in and focused, and to have really good, like a third lung in terms of being in that ring, to have really good wind for this match was what was needed.
You were born into a legendary wrestling family. When did you really find your passion for wrestling?
Well, I never wanted to be anything but a wrestler from the first time I was brought around it. But I think I didn't find the passion and, true calling for it until when I first got signed, at age 19 to WWE. Started my career there. I found, I don't know if passion's the right word, I found more a work ethic that I didn't really realize existed, because to do it at the high level, like my heroes in the business had done it, and that takes your life. You have to really commit everything you have to it. And for me, I've been able to do that, and closing in on 35 here in the next month. To hopefully still be the champion, and to be part of this era where wrestling is back on Wednesday nights and it's back as destination programming. That's just such a great story.
And you helped launch AEW, and you continue to serve as executive vice president. This is happening weekly. Tell me more about the AEW Dynamite that is airing every Wednesday night.
Yeah, every Wednesday live, Dynamite and AEW itself, a very young company. We just surpassed our first year. We ended up creating a just absolute wild storm of kind of this revolutionary fan base that was out there, but they just didn't have one central place to go. The lapsed fan, the casual fan who had perhaps turned the channel over the last 20 years. We've done the best we can to kind of capture their imagination and bring them back into this with a more progressive programming with, the wrestling audience, if they've been a hardcore fan for years and years and years, they're an educated audience. And I think other places might have treated them a little, they're still like this is the circus, where it's not. Wrestling can be this progressive and beautiful art form and beautiful physical sports presentation. It can be all that if you do it on a high level. And Tony Khan at AEW and myself and the other EVPs, I think we've done a really good job at presenting a buffet, a diverse set of styles and members of the roster for the world to see, and hopefully continue to grow.
Well, Cody, it's been a pleasure talking with you today. Congratulations, and looking forward to watching more on Wednesday nights.
Thank you so much.